Hey guys, I wanted to give you a refrigerator tour. So, I guess we'll start with the freezer, which has a light. So our freezer's pretty simple. You don't go crazy or anything. The door usually just holds like frozen vegetables. I have two baskets here. One is for bread and one is for meat and seafood. So here's some bread and here's some meat and seafood. And that way they're kind of separated and it's just really easy to just toss everything in instead of like stacking or, you know, organizing it that way. Up top here I actually have broth. So this is bone broth, chicken broth, turkey broth, in jars. That's just what that is. Here is my refrigerator, and all of its glory actually just went to the store. I didn't go to the meat store because it's separate from the grocery store. But I guess we'll start on the door. A lot of people choose not to put their milk and dairy on the door. However, this kind of has been the way we've done it for such a long time. So yes, we have my milk, which is in the green cap. My husband's milk is here, and he has a backup milk because he drinks coffee, and if he runs out of milk, it's just not a good day. And here's where we keep cheeses and some spreads that we use pretty often, some butter. And here, all condiments, more condiments and vinegar, and then at the bottom is all medications that need to be refrigerated. So that's the door. Now, I'm really proud actually because most of our shopping is done in the produce section. So most of our food is produce related. To the right here is mainly dairy, so it has some buttermilk, like I said, a backup milk. Yogurts are kept there. Here's an egg, a dozen and a half of eggs. Here is like really for leftovers. So this is lamb that we're cooking today. This is leftovers from last night. We usually, I'm being perfectly honest, we don't keep juice in the house. To be very honest, we never have juice. But I'm doing a diabetic testing thing for the baby, so that's there. I'm going to put some sugar into it. That's my glucose test. Behind there is some hummus and some, what do you call this? Cherry tomatoes. This drawer, I think it's for, I don't know, deli meat or something. This is where we keep most accessed vegetables. So when we start a meal, it almost always contains onions, cilantro, parsley, and tomatoes. I mean, and garlic, like a lot of the time. So that's just really easy to access, and every meal comes with a hot pepper. So this is just really easy to access and just kind of toss it in. I'm a tosser. Then we have some salad mixes here. So some spinach and some other salad mix at the bottom. I think you just have mushrooms. I don't think, oh yeah, two things of mushrooms here. And then here's where, like, again, I'm a tosser. I just rather like toss things in a basket so that way they can corral together. Here's fruits, so oranges and apples. This is stuff to make salads, and then I kept a squash in there, so like radishes, there's a cucumber in there, there's a squash because we're making couscous tonight. And then this one just has more cucumbers, asparagus, avocados, and more things for couscous. Here is set on, oops, fruit. So this is where the strawberries and berries are. And then down here is just more vegetables. So I have cabbage and carrots and celery. And I think that's it. Like, cauliflower, things like that. So, and that's set to vegetables. So that is basically the fridge. I'm a big, firm believer in baskets, as you can see. They just kind of hold everything, then you can see everything, because here's my thing. See those mushrooms right there? Do you know what's behind the mushrooms? No, I know what's behind the mushrooms, but what if I forget what's behind the mushrooms? What if it's something else and it's going to go bad? So I'm losing a lot of space. Like, oh, there's potatoes back there, see? But I'm losing a lot of space, but I'm really not because everything's pulled forward, so I can kind of see it a lot better and easier when it's at the front rather than the back. So that's my refrigerator and my freezer.